Hello students, this is Kainat from Alamkul and we are on the lecture 3 today in which we will discuss the rate of motion from the chapter motion of class 9. Okay, so here we go. The rate of motion. What is the rate of motion? It is just the cover of this topic. The main thing is not the rate of motion, but the main thing is the terms that are used to define the rate of motion. Okay, so in this for a rate of motion, if we are going to describe the rate of motion, it will be only the uh, ratio of the distance traveled by the time taken by the object. Okay, so the ratio of only the distance traveled by the time taken. Now in this दो बातें हो सकती है. What can be these? Either we are talking about only distance for the numerator or we are talking about displacement. Okay, दोनों तो distance ही है ना. One is distance and one is displacement. तो दोनों तो distance ही है. Both are the distance, right? If we whether we are talking about distance or displacement, if we talk about distance, then the term will get changed, and if we talk about displacement, the term will get changed. What it will be? If we talk about distance upon time, if we talk about distance upon time, then it will be what? If we talk about distance upon time, then it will be about speed. And if we talk about displacement upon time, if we talk about the ratio of the displacement to the time, then it means that we are talking about velocity. So in this, two are the various terms that the two various terms that are going to be used to measure the rate of motion. Okay, it is just the measure of the rate of motion. Fine, fine. So today we will discuss only about the speed, not the velocity. In the next lecture, we will be talking about this velocity as well. Okay, so we will talk about speed today. So it means for the speed, what we will say that speed of any object is defined as the distance traveled by it per unit time. Okay, so means speed resembles only the ratio of the distance with the time, not the displacement. It means that it is the scalar quantity, not the vector quantity. Scalar quantity means it will be having only magnitude, uh, not the direction. Fine, it will be having only magnitude, not direction. Means there are two types now. One is scalar quantity. There are two quantities there. One is scalar quantity, another one is vector quantity. So scalar quantity is only having magnitude, but the vector quantity, vector quantities are having magnitude as well as direction, right? So magnitude as well as direction, we will be talking about it later on. Here we are talking about speed. Speed will be the ratio of the distance traveled by the body per unit time. Fine. Suppose someone is traveling. Fine. Someone is traveling, has gone to the point, started from a point A, and then to the B, then to the C, then to the D, then to back to A. Okay, someone is traveling like this. So we will means all of the distance A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A are 10 meters, 10 meters, 10 meters, 10 meters. So irrespective of the direction, we will only add all the distances. What are they? AB plus BC plus CD plus DA, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 will be 40. And upon, suppose they are taking time in each of the part of AB, BC, CD. Suppose they are taking time 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, and 1 second. Okay, so means for all of the for the total journey, how much time it's taking 4 seconds, right? So what will be the speed? It will be 4 meter per second. Okay, the unit of the speed is meter per second. It will be in meter, it will be in second, so it will be in meter. So the unit will be in meter per second. Fine. Distance will be in meter. The unit of distance will be in meter. The unit of time, the unit of time will be in second. So the unit of velocity, speed will be in meter per second. Fine. So we are going to discuss now the types of speed. There are 4 types of speed. Okay. So, and 2 we already have discussed, right? 2 we already have discussed in the last lecture. For uniform motion and non-uniform motion, we discussed in the last lecture, right? So in this also, there is uniform speed and non-uniform speed. So uniform speed and non-uniform speed will be the is the same as that of the uniform motion and non-uniform motion. If the body is moving with the equal distances in equal intervals of time, then it is said to be in uniform speed, right? And if a body is moving non-equal distances in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to be in the uniform, traveling with the non-uniform speed. Fine. So uniform and non-uniform speed must be clear to you, and I have already discussed it. Now the third one is average speed, and the fourth one is instantaneous speed. Average speed will be taken as total distance upon total time. So means for the whole journey, as I have taken the examples just above it, that the body is traveling like this from point A to B, C, D, and then E, then F. Sorry, then back to A. Or you say we have the body has traveled only this much distances, and all the distances are 20 meters, 20 meters, 20 meters, 20 meters, 20 meters, and every time the time is taken out to be 2 seconds, 2 seconds, then here 3 seconds, suppose, then here 4 seconds. Okay, so the time is taken as this. So what will be the average speed? Average speed will be total distance. Just add it algebraically. Total distance upon total time, right? So total distance will be 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 upon 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? So what it will be, 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 will be 80, and then 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 7, it will be 11. So 80 by 11 meter per second. Meter per second, the unit of speed will always be in meter per second. So what will be the final average speed of the body? It will be 80 by 11 meter per second. Fine, you can divide it and simplify it. Fine, and find the answer in the decimal. Okay, so this is called the average speed. Okay, now instantaneous speed. What is instantaneous speed? Instantaneous speed is the speed of the body at a particular time, at a particular instant of time. Like I am saying ki I want the speed of the body at this time, at this 1 second of time. Okay, so what we will say, whatever be the distance has been traveled in this, or you can say, we can take it this. Suppose we are only supposed to find the speed at this instant of time. It means that 20 meter instantaneous speed, what will be the time, the distance traveled in this instant of time is 20, and the time taken in this instant of time, at this, to cover this much of distance, it will be 2 seconds. So this will be 10 meter per second. Okay, so this is the for just a particular instant of time. Okay, we also denote it like this, instantaneous speed, as delta S by delta T. Okay, delta S by delta T. S for the distance, not the speed, mind it. S for the distance. Okay, so we have discussed what this uniform speed, non-uniform speed, average speed, and instantaneous speed. Okay, we have discussed about speed today, and in the next lecture we will be discussing about the velocity. Till then, tata, bye bye, and keep on liking and sharing the videos, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.